Hi, everybody. My name is Dr. John Maffey,
And I'm Meg Spirito.
and today we're going to be talking about mindfulness skills, quick tips for deep breathing and progressive muscle relaxation.
So, first, we want to talk to you about deep breathing and what that means. The way that you breathe affects your well being. And as we've talked about in our videos before, um, it's really important in times of stress to really shift your focus to the things that you can control. And so, your breathing is one of those things that you can control. So when you're doing deep breathing, it can help reduce anxiety. It can help with relaxation and also with your sleep. And then it can help manage negative emotions as well. So one breathing activity, there are multiple that you can kind of research on your own, but this one I like. It's called 4-7-8 breathing. So the first thing you really want to pay attention to when you're starting some deep breathing is making sure you're in a position and in a space that's comfortable for you. Um, and then you want to pay attention to breathing from your belly. So that is what we would call diaphragmatic breathing. So when you're doing this breathing, it's helpful to maybe put your hand on your stomach and kind of feel the rise and fall of your belly. Breathing from your chest is the other kind of breathing, and that it typically doesn't get you the oxygen that you need, and actually can increase anxiety sometimes if you're not breathing properly. So it's important to pay attention to breathing from your diaphragm. And then with this type of breathing, this exercise, you want to start out by emptying your lungs of air. So just kind of exhale. And then you want to breathe in quietly through your nose for 4 seconds. You hold that breath then for 7 seconds. And then you want to exhale forcefully through your mouth, pushing out that breath for 8 seconds. And then you can repeat that cycle as much as you need. It's important to pay attention to that ratio. So some of us, just with different lung capacities, are maybe not going to be able to hold a breath that long or breathe out for that long. But what's important to make sure you're paying attention to is even if you don't do 4 seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds, you're maintaining the ratio of holding your breath longer than you breathe in and breathing out longer than you're holding your breath.
So the next thing that we want to bring to everybody's attention is something called progressive muscle relaxation, or PMR. This might have been something that you have learned, from a Psych 101 class or any other, place that when you're working with stress. But really, if we go back, Edmund Jacobson invented progressive muscle relaxation in the 1920s as a way to help his patients deal with anxiety, right? So he felt that relaxing the muscles could relax the mind as well, right? So the technique of this involves tightening one muscle group while keeping the rest of the body relaxed and then releasing the tension. So for example, if we're using our hand, it's putting that together as hard as we can and feeling how that feels, and then releasing it. So, this relaxation technique is a type of therapy that focuses on that tightening and the relaxing of specific muscle groups in sequence. So a lot of times it's like head to toe or toe to head, kind of like a whole body scan in a way. So by concentrating on these areas and tensing and then relaxing them, we become more aware of our body and those physical sensations. So this is a little bit of a diagram that has kind of all these areas that are kind of big contributors of where we like to hit. And again, like I said, we can start from our feet, work our way all the way up to our head, and so there's different ways that, we're looking to just be able to kind of, scrunch up our shoulders or our chest or our face, and it looks goofy sometimes. But we're holding these and feeling those differences and just being really kind of intact with how we're feeling and those differences between constricting and releasing, that tension in those areas. So again, this is nice reference to kind of look, and you don't have to do this laying down. It can be sitting, kind of any way that you're comfortable, like Meg said, in an environment where it's comfortable and already has a relaxing feeling.
If you guys are dealing with some overwhelming stress or anxiety, definitely come talk to us. We have more tips as far as breathing and relaxation, and obviously talking about some of that stress can be helpful too. And then, as always, here's our information. Talk to student support or even someone from health services as well. And thanks for joining us.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.